Hello, this is Doug from HomesNOW, Not Later. I just wanted to update everybody on a few things. Unity Village continues to run smoothly and safely. The residents of Unity Village have been doing an incredible job running their own village with our constant support, and we are proud of the progress that they are making under current difficult situation with COVID-19 and a also difficult economy. I would also like to let everybody know that HomesNOW has turned in a formal proposal to the City of Bellingham to set up a tiny home village on the former Safe Haven site, the location where HomesNOW previously operated a tent encampment. We do not take this proposal lightly, and we realize that 2 sites is actually 3 to 4 times harder than 1 site, but we can handle it. For our second site, I wanted to propose a slightly smaller site and also an easy site to get started since we've already been there before. This will act as a learning experience to help us deal with having 2 sites and working out all the rough edges, which are sure to happen for sure, before we really kick into overdrive with many more sites. Building this second village will be a community project, and at the end, we will be able to house 15 to 20 people if the city approves our proposal. HomesNOW has a track record of reducing crime and enhancing the surrounding neighborhood wherever we've been hosted. We ask that the city can recognize this and allow us to utilize an empty parking lot to help more people out of homelessness. Our proposal has a desired date of March 1st to get started. As the weather begins to improve and we plan to take a few months to build the 16 tiny homes. The construction of the homes will be a community project. We've had over 400 people sign up on our website to volunteer, mostly wanting to do construction and building the homes. But currently with one village, we have Unity Village, we have nothing for our volunteers to do. So we're trying to expand and do more to help because we have too many volunteers for what we need right now. This is the proposed site layout for the location that we turned in. This layout was chosen for a number of reasons. I'm sure that this layout is not the final layout, but roughly, this is what we're going for. Number 1, we wanted it to feel open and not cramped. Number 2, we needed to fit at least 15 tiny homes plus 1 staff unit. Number 3, we need 12-foot wide access for trucks, such as the porta potty company to service the site, which is why all the porta potties are in a straight path for the truck to have access. Porta potties and the pathway for vacuum truck messes up my plans the most. Damn, the porta potties happens a lot when I'm trying to form these layouts. Also, it needs to be a 40-foot buffer zone into the property from the outside in terms of proximity to porta potties. I also want to read the letter that I sent today with our proposal to the City of Bellingham, including Mayor Fleetwood, the council, and the planning department. I also CC'd the Whatcom County Council and the county executive, Satpal Sidhu. It reads, HomesNOW is formally turning in our draft proposal to set up a second tiny home village in Bellingham. The project is called Safe Haven 2.0. The site would be slightly smaller than Unity Village and would service a maximum of 20 residents and 16 tiny homes. One tiny home being a staff office quarters or like place where staff would stay if they needed to stay. In the past, HomesNOW operated a tent encampment in the Sunnyland neighborhood at 620 Alabama Street, the Whatcom 911 Dispatch Center parking lot. While operating as a tent encampment, we were well received by the Sunnyland neighborhood and they missed us once we were gone in general. The site continues to be an empty parking lot at this time. And since we've already been there before, it already has all the hookups we need and we can get up and running very quickly. We do not require any government funds, but we would appreciate a portion of the parking lot in order to house more people and take some pressure off existing services. I'm sending this email to the Bellingham City Council, the Mayor of Bellingham, Seth Fleetwood, the Bellingham Planning Department, and the Whatcom County Council, as well as County Executive Satpal Sidhu. I understand that this proposal is for a City of Bellingham site, but HomesNOW is also interested in working with the county in the future, and so I thought that having an example of our proposals would help make clear the high standards we have for health and public safety of the residents of any tiny home community that we manage, as well as the overall community at large. As you all know, the eviction moratorium in Washington State ends on October 15th. I think this will likely mean an increase in homelessness in the months ahead, and the Lighthouse Missions Base Camp has also been seeing an uptick in numbers beyond what the old drop-in center had. The team at HomesNOW wants to alleviate the burden where it makes sense. We know that we can't service everyone in Whatcom County or the City of Bellingham, but we can help to make a dent in the problem and take a load off existing service providers, while also reducing the number of people who are illegally camping, thus reducing the costs of camp cleanups to some degree. I would like to add that many, if not most, of the residents of Unity Village were formerly campers and have been moved along in the past when they were campers. Setting up more of these villages, especially in areas not suitable for standard development, provides a straightforward way to increase the standard of living for more people, housed and unhoused, as well as reduces the visible signs of homelessness in town, such as illegal campsites. I would also like Whatcom County Councilmember Barry Buchanan to add our proposal as an agenda item to the Homeless Strategies Work Group meeting tomorrow. If not, the next one after that, which would be, 2 weeks from now. Please review our draft proposal and get back to us as soon as you can on thoughts, alternatives, or concerns. I hope we can do this and house more people. Thank you, Doug Gustafson, Chairman, HomesNOW, blah, 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 blah. I have attached a copy of our proposal as well as the proposed site layout in the description of this video. The formal proposal for the City of Bellingham and Safe Haven 2.0 site layout. If you can, please make it to the Homeless Strategies Work Group meeting tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. via Zoom. During the regularly scheduled public comment period to voice your support and also mention any issues you feel are relevant in regards to homelessness in Whatcom County. Also, if you can, please make it to the Bellingham City Council meeting at 7 p.m. on Monday via Zoom. And it's not just about HomesNOW. So, if you care about homelessness in general or want to speak to it, I don't think this is all about HomesNOW. There's, way more areas that don't involve HomesNOW, but still involve homelessness in Whatcom County. And please speak to whatever you think you need to speak to. I've provided the links for both. So, Whatcom County Homeless Strategies Work Group is tomorrow, Friday, October 8th, at 1:30 p.m. And the next Bellingham City Council meeting is Monday, October 12th, 2020, at 7 p.m. And I've provided the links for both. That's all I have to say. Short and sweet. Have a great night. Stay safe and be well, as much as can be expected under the current circumstances. Thanks. Have a great night.